Nick, 1900 Central, right? Let's see, Jeffrey A is here. All right, early tonight. I just hope I don't have to run into work again. Yeah, hopefully, Jeffrey, you don't have to run into work. Hopefully you get a nice little break. Breaks from work is good. Calico's chiming in. Little slot machine and a little flipper action. Running around with the blue wrench. He has authority. Probably won't use it. Craig G here with authority as well with his wrench. Bean Boy here. Mr. William Carey with a wrench. Kevin Powell with a wrench. There's going to be a lot of blue wrenches. Jerry L with a wrench. Let's see. Yeah, Wilson is here. He has a blue wrench. Mark is here. Marty McFly. Young XLNC. Cheers, everybody. Huge hello from Atlanta, Canada. No wrench yet. Some people have wrenches, some people don't. Simcom Reviews checking in. Happy Monday. Nathan, hello. Ken, checking in from Pittsburgh. Kevin Powell, number 5 troll killer. I'm not sure if Dane's going to be here tonight or not. Tennessee Mike with a strong blue wrench. East Coast Watch Connection, hello. Brad Southern says no wrench. Brad, I can get you a wrench. Let's see. Boom. Brad, you have a wrench. Nick V, what's up? Roar the Tigers here. Hello. KR Joy's chiming in. Hopefully everyone's having a chill Monday. Carlos, greetings from LA. Cowboy Swami's here. Always good to see you, my friend. Paul R's checking in from Australia. Nick says, how's about a red screwdriver? Oh, instead of a blue wrench. Interesting. I don't think they have any of that. What am I sipping? I poured a healthy pour of Johnny Walker Black. I don't know if I'll make it all the way through that. That's a decent pour. Neff is here. Craig G said he's sipping on a little vodka tonic. Can't go wrong with that. Kevin, yeah, a lot of bling on the table. We do have some bling. Bling in the sense of gold. G-Shocks. What is that, like 7 fingers? That is a very strong pour, I'm not going to lie. I felt good pouring it. I don't know if I'll feel good drinking it, but... Bean Boy's sipping on some Evan Williams. That's the good stuff. Mr. Campbell's here. Good evening. That's a calico pour, yeah. Eating, let's see. Mr. Carey said he's eating smoked chili that I made over the weekend for lunch. Yeah, chili's one of those dinners or meals that you can, it almost like gets better over the next few days. Larry C is checking in. Thanks for having your Larry. I have 2 of your watches on here. Wilson with a big old lie saying he's sipping on some Malort. There's no way anybody is sipping on Malort. That stuff is nasty, if anybody knows what Malort is. Simcom says, for the room, how tough is getting an Air-King at authorized dealer? It is high demand model, or can you walk in and out with one? You're not going to walk in and out of an authorized dealer for Rolex, typically any model. So certain ones are definitely harder to get than others. The Air-King probably, Todd says he's had Malort once, and that was enough. That's one that kind of sticks with you, isn't it? Let's see, Jam is also sipping on a little Johnny Walker Black. That's nice. Wilson says Air-King is easy AF. I don't know about that. Easy, no. Doable, sure, but you're not going to walk in and then walk out with one. You're still going to have to develop some sort of relationship or just buy it on the secondary market. The Air-King, even on the gray market, is a pretty decent deal, all things considered, when you look at the markup. B&M says 6 months on an Air-King if you have history with the AD. That's probably pretty solid. Cowboy Swami with a $9.99 doll hair super chat shouting Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. Andrew says, are you going to make another mod? What about an SKX with 19 o'clock crown? Don't think I'm going to do another build, but Larry, who is in the chat and probably joining my Discord, gifted this watch here, a titanium full build. Excellent job on this. And this guy here is part of the 60,000 subscriber giveaway. So when my channel hits 60,000 subscribers, this watch given to us by Larry C will be given to somebody, some subscriber, hopefully, once I hit 60,000. Yeah, this is a very nice build. Just wanted to get it running. A lot of automatics on the table are not running. Yeah, I can show this. This I just opened up. This is a tough one to get, man. This is the GM 2100 MG, but this has, guys, this is crazy. There's a huge platform, and this thing comes in this rocket. Yeah, so huge box, and a little tricky to figure out how to open it up to even get the watch out. But once you open it up, this guy's stuck inside, and I'm guessing this is going to be a massive collector. Like, seriously, the box, I couldn't even fit it in frame. The box is absolutely monster. So I'll do a full video on that. I did the unboxing, kind of. So I'll do a full video on that. And how's the lunar pattern in person? Yeah, Jerry said, well, it's Jerry's watch, so he said it took him a minute too. Yeah, I had to throw the afterburner in there, right, too, the little thruster. What is the leftmost watch? Leftmost watch all the way over here is the Seiko SARB 059er. Still waiting to do a rebuild. I go back and forth. I don't know that I'm going to rebuild it. I think I'm going to send it in and have it done. I have all the parts now. New crystal, new gaskets, new stem and crown, new bezel. So I think I'm going to send it in and have it done. I'll probably have, I might even check with my local watchmaker. There's one that's kind of local to me. I might see if maybe he can do it. And then I have a couple of other guys here. This is like straight baller. If anybody knows, the SLA 055 with the 8L35 with a retail price of $4,600. Using the Seiko Bright steel, you can see how much brighter that the steel is. Obviously sapphire crystal, amazing bezel action. I love the new bezel versus the coin edge one. This one's easier to grip. Yeah, this thing is phenomenal. Nice oversized crown. So Nick at Exquisite Timepieces allowed me to check this out. This thing is crazy cool. This is a new model. It is limited edition, and it comes with a hefty price tag. Like I said, it's $4,600, and there's no discounts on these. And it doesn't even come on a bracelet. It comes on this really nice strap, and then there's a spare fabric strap for it. Here it is next to the MM200 reduced. I believe it's essentially the same case. I'll have to take some measurements. It looks to be like the same case, but it's using the Seiko Bright steel, so it's not 316L steel. See, I think the case is different because of how wide that break is here on this versus the MM200 reduced. And obviously a different bezel, different dial, hands, all that stuff. These guys here are about 1,350. Oh, okay, yeah, let me fire that up. A good point. The 8L35 also beats at 4 hertz. So let me unscrew this. Nice grip, oversized crown. Get this winding. Non-signed crown, nicely machined. LE of 10,000. No, I think there's shoot, I forget. Let me throw my readers on here real quick and look. 1,300. So they made 1,300 of these. So Simucom, I think this watch is actually pretty thin. You have the date down there in between the 4 and the 5. There's the 4 hertz sweep. I can check the thickness on this guy real quick. Because even the, it's 13. It's 13 mil thick, so not too bad. What is the MM200? Just over 13, so really close. So if you really love this watch, I mean, yeah, you could pretty much go with the MM200 reduced and buy it for like 1,300 bucks. But again, it's not going to be the same. It's kind of like buying an MM200 instead of the MM300. This is using different steel. It's a different layout. It has the better movement. It's just more refined. It's crazy nice. Would I pay 4,600? I don't know. Not today. I wouldn't. That's a lot. Oh, you don't. Neff says he does not like the seconds hand on the MM200s. Interesting. Every millimeter counts. Yeah. I think the MM200 right here, this guy, is a really nice choice in the current Seiko lineup. And then this one comes on bracelet and the green silicone strap. Alrighty. Yeah, the green dial on that one. This is limited edition as well, but they made 6,000 of them. And they're not like numbered on the back, but I think you can use this serial number. I think it's like this is 3,883. So I think that's the number, I'm guessing. Yeah, the MM200 wears really good. I was wearing my new Shinola, just in case you were wondering. I've been wearing it for a little over a day now. I'll probably give it a break. All right, let's see. Black bezel, 200 next to the green 200. These two again, you mean? You want to see these two next to each other? Let me flip them around. I really think the case is very close to identical, other than, I mean, the big difference is you can see, hopefully it comes across on video, but the SLA, they're using the Seiko Bright steel, and it makes regular 316L stainless steel look yellow. It is like so bright. It's almost like silver bright. Both beautiful watches. But man, I'd have a hard time spending 4,600 bucks on that. I don't know. Oh yeah, Doug, SLA, 4,600 bucks. Surprised you don't already have one. Here's the MM200 on wrist. Is it Zaratsu? I'm sure it is, because it's like Grand Seiko level polishing on it. It is ridiculous. Not this one, but the other one. Too muchy. Come on, 4,600 bucks? 5 grand? That's too much for a Seiko diver? I don't know, man. It's pretty dope. No doubt about it. It's pretty special. Let me try it on here. See if I can get it on wrist. I like the strap. Like, there's just enough subtle differences with it to separate it from the other ones. Like the bezel, the bright steel, the strap, everything's a little different. Yeah, Detroit Spartan's on it. He's ready to drop 4,600 bucks on a Seiko. Even the printing on the bezel, at first you think it's like white, but then you really look at it and it's got a little bit of blue tint to it. It's not loomed, but you can see like a little bit of baby blue to it. Justin EDC wants to see the pen. Listen, guys, I am not getting into pens. I did throw in my Parker Jotter, I threw a gel insert in it, a Parker gel, and it writes way better. But really what I picked up is this guy here. So I picked up a Mont Blanc, shoot, what is this thing called? I already forgot what it's called. But it's the fine liner. Cap screws on only one way. And I'll probably put a roller ball insert in it, but for now, I'm just going to use it with the fine liner. Save the pen talk for Sanjay. Check out how the Mont Blanc thing floats on the cap, though. Come on, that's pretty cool. Don't do it. No, listen, I'm not getting into pens. I wanted this pen, so I have my pen and I'm good now. I'm not going to like go on a pen buying spree or anything. Always has a space pen on you. I agree with you on that. This thing right here is a space pen. Has the space pen insert in it, so I'm a big fan of those as well. Star Walker. Thank you, Saddle SC. This is the Star Walker, and it's kind of their base model one in the lineup. It's nothing limited or anything like that. So let's see here. You're done with pens for now. Yeah. Yeah. I'd already have my eye on one other one, but I'm not paying what it costs. So let's see. 60,000 gift to yourself. The pen? No. No. 60,000 subscriber gift to myself. We'll see. I did actually kind of pick something up for myself. Recently I picked up my Shinola. So there's that. But I have a couple other watches I'm working on. Let's see. I think we have 105 people in. I think we can talk. We're going to talk about something here real quick. I didn't write it down. I should have wrote it down. So if there's anybody in the chat that is not part of my private Discord that wants to be part of my private Discord, right now is your time to do that. Right now you can do that. Let me write it down. Oh, I'm out of paper. So I'm going to give you an email address. Rob, what is to the left of the SKX? Oh, the SKX. This one here. This is a microbrand watch. I think it's called the MT&W. I still need, MT&W. I still need to do the review on this. So, if only I have a pen and I have some paper, but have already been drawing all over it. But I'll still write the email address down. So it's randomrobreviews@gmail.com. Can you guys read my writing? So that's randomrobreviews@gmail.com. Random Rob writes. I know my R's don't look good because I'm usually doing capital R's, but these are lowercase. So randomrobreviews@gmail.com. You can email this if you want to join the paid private Discord. There's only like 50 spots. There's only going to be like 50 spots. If Tennessee Mike is in the chat, he can probably post up the email in the chat as well. And I'll put it at the end of the video. I'll put it in the description. And I can bring it up again later. But so, luxury pen, yep. I think somebody wanted to see this guy again. I think I can even zoom in. Let me see. Does that show up? Can you guys see that? I don't know where it focuses at. It's got a weird focus point. But you can see the texture on it. And then it's on the dial as well. I can talk about the Bling Master. I have my Bling Master. This Bling Master, which is brand new, is actually going to be given away on the Discord, my private Discord. It's going to be given away to the founders, level. This is the giveaway for the 2022 sign up. Thanks, Mike, for posting that up. And yes, you do spy a Longines Big Eye titanium blue dial in the background. I've been wearing this a ton. I actually just gave it a little bit of a break to wear the Shinola, even though the Shinola is a much larger watch. It's very fun to switch it up. I'm having fun with a little bit larger collection right now. Yeah, it's super lightweight. The chronograph on it is, oh, apparently it's not running right now. I must have died on me. Let's see here. I want the gold Seiko Alpinist with the gold bracelet as my bling. That would be really cool. Justin EDC says he needs to send the re-up for next year for Discord. I'll do that one day this week. Yeah, just hit me up, Justin EDC. Just hit me up in the on the DMs. That's fine. KR Joy, can I explain the benefits of joining the private Discord? Well, it's part of a community, a trusted community, and at the level that the spots are open at the co-founder level, which is $75 a year, and we don't just let anybody in. You have to be vetted, and if you misbehave or you become not trusted in the community or anything like that, you will be removed. So I don't want to say overbearing community, but it's a controlled atmosphere. It's a safe place. And Neff pointed out, even at the co-founder level, you have access to a bunch of threads and trusted people, the best people in the community. But one of the big draws to it is the Flipper's Paradise is what we call it. And so you can buy and sell there amongst the friends in the community. So that right there is a really good tool, asset to have. There's anytime I do like the quote Sunday Fun Day sales, the Discord gets first chance at it before the main channel even. Typically, the main channel never even sees any watches for sale. They usually get all gobbled up within the Discord group. Yeah, Neff, I think, sums it up. It's very chill, no drama. Thank goodness we're all friends there. Occasionally, there's weird things going on, but it's not a big deal. So it's going to be busy. There's going to be some new people coming in. So it can get a little crazy. Casual Turtle says, favorite Citizen ProMaster. Well, this one's not really a ProMaster. Is this one considered a ProMaster? Is the Hyper Aqualand? Yeah, the Hyper Aqualand's a ProMaster, isn't it? Yeah, it says ProMaster. I would have to say probably the Citizen Hyper Aqualand. And I know it's not a current model or anything like that, but I would say this would be my favorite. And I just picked up this one, which is an automatic. And it's fun and great too, but I really love my Hyper Aqualand. Let's see. I was going to scroll up. I thought I missed something. You have to have the entrance fee vetting completed. Otherwise, how could I be in there? Kevin S. The new green bezel ProMaster is cool. Yes. Kevin S says this is getting weird. Charles, thoughts on getting a watch polished? Really like hardcore polished, I kind of don't think that's a good idea. But a touch-up, a cleanup, a quick polish really doesn't remove any material or anything if it's done properly. It just cleans it up and gives it a little bit of shine. I don't really have a problem with that, depending on what kind of watch you're talking about. Who is the lonely one in front of the black G-Man? Not sure what, I don't know which one you're talking about. If you're talking about this one, this is a micro brand watch I'll be doing a video on soon. Detroit Spartan with the blue wrench making pokes. All right, gentlemen, I'm out. Simucom has got to build this. Yep, he's doing some Christmas present building. So, yep, get that done. Blue dial, blue dial. Maybe this one? Are you talking about this one? It's not really blue dial. I think you're seeing the AR coating on it. Wrist check. I had the Shinola on. I have nothing on right now. This is a Chase Dur, and it has two clocks down here, so you can track the time zones there. So that's fun. And then you have this time zone up here. You have chronograph. You have a bunch of different things going on with this thing. It's crazy heavy, weighs in at like 210 gram. So you definitely know it's on wrist, but it's not like a big watch. Yeah, interesting way to do a GMT, right? It's kind of ridiculous. Did I change the battery on the lamp yet? The battery works on the lamp. It doesn't, it only stays on for like a little bit. See, it'll just like automatically time out. The batteries are fine in it. Alrighty. How's the clasp? The clasp on the Chase Dur? Is that what you're asking? Pretty standard. 3 micro adjusts. Almost like a 3 micro adjust Seiko with a milled center. All right. Try to read some comments here. What's your thoughts on the Casio AMW 330? I'm not familiar with that one. Let's see. Is that the glycine bronzo behind the watch that comes on the rocket box? Yes, it is. This is actually Larry C's watch. This is a Combat Sub GMT in bronze root beer with a bi-directional bezel. Did I already do the video on this one? I think I did. Yeah. Nice, fun watch. And in case you guys missed it, this is the fully titanium modded Seiko build that is going to be given away once I hit 60,000 subscribers. That'll be a giveaway watch. Roy the Tiger says, are the Chase Durs still being made? When I saw them last, about 10 years ago, the owner, a woman, had just passed away. I don't think they're being made. I think the name still exists, but I don't know who owns it. So I'm not really sure what the current status is. I couldn't get any parts. I needed some parts for that, and I ended up having to get the parts out of the UK. And they were pretty quick shipping, but they're not authentic Chase Durer parts. I needed a 29 millimeter split pin to hold the bracelet to the watch. KR Joey says, shout out to Clausen Jewelers, Southeast Michigan, new Rado AD. I'll have to go check them out. I'm not sure where they're at. Let's see, dibs on that Seiko. Design, which Seiko? The build is going to be, this one's going to be a giveaway. Justin EDC says he hopes the results of the giveaway. Well, I'm going to do it in the same way. So I'm going to make the video of this. I still need to do, I think. So I'm going to make the video of this guy, and then it's going to be a random comment selector from that video. And then I'm going to do a live stream once I hit 60,000. And it's going to be, you have to be present to win. I think that's the easiest way to avoid some sort of scammers or something like that. And I know it's not going to be fair to different time zones and stuff like that. I'll try to do my best to accommodate, be reasonable about that. But I'm going to do, must be present in the live stream to win, and it'll be the random comment generator. And it's going to be crazy. Not probably as crazy as the Orange Monster was for the 50,000, but it'll be pretty wild, I'm sure. Oh, Craig said they had the last red bar at Clausen Jewelers. Cool. I still have yet to go to a red bar. Maybe one of these days. They always do it on weird days, though. Cowboy says the last time I did that, that was hilarious. Yeah, it was. It was a wreck. Let's be honest. It was absolutely ridiculous. Man, that green. It's so dark. It looks black most of the time, but that green is just killer. With that little pop of gold. Kevin Powell, am I keeping this one? No, these are loaner watches. Unfortunately, I mean, it would be cool. I'm not gonna lie, it'd be cool. Like if they let me check this one out, and we're like, you know what, just go ahead and wear it and check it out for a while. Let us know your real thoughts on it and everything like that, because it's legit. It's a beautiful watch. So I can't really wear a lot of the loaner watches that come in though. It's always on Thursday. Yeah, they have them in the middle of the week like that, and it's like a 4 hour drive one way for me to get down to Southeast Michigan. So it's too difficult for me to do that unless I already have the time off work, and I'm not going to take time off work to go to a red bar event. So let's see here. I don't know if Tennessee Mike's getting any emails, but how's the see how is the Loom on the 4600? The Loom is pretty good. I haven't like really compared or tested it, but it does actually have applied indices. I did a little close up of it. It has a single dome sapphire crystal, so it has that crazy distortion. And they're applied indices, kind of a smaller Loom plot. I mean, I guess I could charge it and we could take a look. Maybe compare it against the MM200 reduced. Let me kill the lights. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. We could do a little mid live stream Loom check. They didn't loom the bezel insert. That's kind of a bummer, but I don't know. Looks pretty legit to me. It looks brighter than the MM200. Well, they're close. They're really close. They are very close. I think it might be a touch brighter than the MM200 reduced, but not by much. It's good and bright. Oh, speaking of Loom, check this out. Anybody want to guess what this is? Yeah, we have more crazy Loom items in for you guys to check out. So this is coasters. Yep, they are coasters, but they're like full epoxied up, glossy, smooth, flat. They have the loomed side relief there and the RR. There's 4 coasters. You take the 4 coasters out, and even on the bottom, there's another one that's fixed in there. And they're serial numbered. So this is obviously number 1. And the posts are all loomed, obviously. Use them as pucks. No, you can't use them as pucks, but they're serial numbered. The serial number's loomed. So if this is something anyone's interested in buying, we can arrange that. We can make that happen. No, they are not 4K. They're probably around the $80 mark, I'm guessing, for the set of 4 with the stand. So nice heavy duty stuff. 3D printed in the US. Large enough to hold a nice glass of Johnny Walker Black. Kevin Powell, how's the I don't know. Jerry will probably start making them as the orders come in, if people order them or not. He did a really good job on them, and they glow. They glow very well. Ceramic bezel coaster. No, I don't know what kind of resin that is. If anybody's into 3D printing, it's a nice resin, and then he had to do that. You know, pour the epoxy in there, that transparent clear epoxy. to seal that up. Otherwise, it would have been like these. So you can see the changes. We ditched the small letters. I mean, it's totally different redesign, I guess, but show glowing with a drink. Yeah, we can do that. I should have a brighter flashlight down here. Precious resin like the Mont Blanc, yeah. There you go. If it was a clear alcohol, it would probably glow up through there. So if it was like gin or vodka or something like that, it would probably glow up through there. So pretty fun stuff, guys. Pretty fun stuff. I think for now, I mean, we released it to the Discord group, but if somebody outside the Discord group wants it, I can probably give you Jerry's contact information down in the description after this loads. And you guys can contact him and see if that is something that interests you. I'll bring it out again towards the end of the video when we do the Loom again. If the party goes out, or if the lights go out, the party goes on. Yep. Neff, that is correct. It almost like OnlyFans with some of these requests. Yeah. I mean, come on. It's pretty... it's Random Rob, which is a small YouTube channel. Like, it's... Yeah. I think it's great that Jerry made it, but I don't know who's going to actually buy them, but it is still really cool that they're all loomed out like that. And he's only going to make a few of them, I'm sure, because they are very time-consuming to make. Let's see. I'm going to put this guy on. We have some great Seikos on the table. $137 people in the chat. That's pretty good. Pretty good. If anybody's just now tuning in or haven't heard already, this is a 60,000 subscriber giveaway watch. Larry C donated, so this will be given away at 60,000. There's still room in my private Discord if you want to email that right there, randomrobreviews@gmail.com, and put in your request. Kevin S says he missed the first part of the stream, but that Seiko SLA looks brilliant. I thought you'd been here the whole time. Yeah, the SLA is crazy expensive, $4,600, but you can really start to break down the specs and slightly begin to justify it. I mean, it has the 8L35. It has the bright steel, the Seiko bright steel. It has Grand Seiko level finishing. I love the upgraded bezel. The coin edge bezel is really cool, but this one is way easier to grip and turn. Bezel action is spectacular, and it's very easy to grip. I love this new bezel. Cool strap. Comes with an extra fabric strap too. I did an unboxing on it, but I'll do a full video soon. Yeah, Detroit Spartan. Yeah, it's just a brighter steel too. I don't know if it's... I mean, because really 904 is actually kind of brighter as well, and I think it might even be brighter than 904. Kevin, Wrong Time Watch, says he does not like the new bezel. Well, boo-hoo. I actually do like it. Yeah, I think 904 is a little bit brighter than 316, and that's where this one kind of comes in. I think it's very similar in nature to the 904. I think it even has similar characteristics as far as corrosion resistance and stuff. But there it is next to the sub. George A. chiming in. He's a little late. Yeah, we're about a little over halfway through the stream. Checking out this $4,600. You know what? I'm gonna start calling it the $5,000 I mean, 46, then you got taxes and everything like that. It might as well be $5 grand, right? I don't know. I think that bezel is easier to turn than the coin edge. The coin edge is fine too. The bezel action is better on the SLA, easily. So the bezel, to me, that bezel on the SLA is similar in the concept as the sub, because the grip is up towards the top instead of on the sides, and that is what they've done with that SLA as well. Let's see. Neff is daring Kevin at Wrong Time Watch to buy a $4,600 Seiko MM200. He won't do it. Let's see. The Everyday Watch Guy says the SLA is getting close to the price of a Grand Seiko SBGA 229 or 231. 100%. Calico says other benefits of the Discord in watch is watch meets and huge watch discounts from ADs. Yeah, that is. I try not to like advertise too much of that, but you're not wrong. There is some power in numbers when you enter into a group like that, whether it be the meetups or if it is negotiating discounts. You know, the watch tours, there's a bunch of watch tours, and those are reserved for the founder member, which there's only like 15 spots available. Not even that. Probably closer to like 10 spots left for the founder level. So, but the founder, you kind of need to earn that. That's not something you can just jump into. Let's see. Arthur Francis says, just got here, love the bezel on the shiny $5,000 Seiko, but my wallet says no. I'm the same way, but the more I look at it, I'm like, that's pretty sweet. There's no way I'm going to pay $4,600 for I shouldn't say I wouldn't pay $4,600 for a Seiko diver, because I would. I actually would. But it definitely has to have a bracelet. There's no way I'd buy this watch without a bracelet. And I'm guessing at some point they'll do a bracelet for a watch like this, but with that bright steel, I don't know if that's cost prohibitive to them. I love the look of the steel though. It seriously makes regular steel look yellow. It is a beautiful bright steel. Feels a little bit lighter too. I'll have to weigh them. It's close. It's close to this. It's definitely a different case shape. Slight changes in it. Yeah, Kevin asked, the high beat stuff, the 4 hertz, if you call that high beat, is definitely pricier. Even the price on the Grand Seikos have gone way up. No one's lowering their price. That is for sure. No one is lowering their price on watches. The price on watches is only going up, which is making it so that essentially everybody can raise their price. And then it should help out on the secondary market too, gray market, used market, wherever, whether it's private sales or other companies or whatever like that, the price should stay stronger. Kevin S. says the SLA 017 is not ever brilliant steel, but is the classic remake of the 62 MAS, my favorite as well. Yeah, that is a really cool one too. The Shinola Agent is really nice. Yeah, I'm liking it. Calico, I really am. I noticed I already got some scratches on the bezel up here. I don't remember doing that. Maybe Detroit Spartan scratched it up. Automatic. I'm just messing with you. It's called the Station Agent. Has a really nice leather strap. Easy to read. I love the small seconds. I could do without the date, but the date doesn't interrupt the 3, so whatever. Screw down crown. Calico says the Chase Dur is the best one. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet watch. What else do we got going on here? Did I tell you I'm giving this one away too? But this one's being given away to the founder group in my Discord, which there's only like 10 spots available for that still. But we'll have to figure out who's going to be able to get those. So this one's being given away. This watch is being given away at 60,000. Lots of fun stuff going on. Will Carey says he hope he win. Yeah, C3PO. We call it the Bling Master. But yeah, it's definitely, I could see where it'd be a C3PO type watch. Let's see, would be nice if Weiss ever made a real light green dial watch. You mean like the Land Rover type one they did? Let's see, George A says, speaking of divers, got my eyes on the Mollet Glassut SAR, trying to figure out a good reason to buy it. I think I know a few people that have had them. Kevin S says the Station Agent is also a movie with Peter Dinklage. Huh, I'll have to look that up. Oh my gosh. Detroit Spartan, yeah. Stirring it up a little bit, says Will Carey should win for Calico Basin sticking you with his $100 bar bill. Calico says Will bought a beer, so it was a fair deal. That's a pretty expensive beer. Yeah. Tennessee Mike, I just got your text. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can go ahead and do that. If you're listening, Tennessee Mike, go ahead. Longines Big Eye. Calico says he didn't even drink. I find that hard to believe. MM10, Mike is here. Says he's late. Better late than never, Mike. It would be nice if Weiss came out with a sector dial. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunity still for Cameron and the crew over there at Weiss to do some very cool things, but I don't think they're really having, I think they're having a hard time probably keeping up. I mean, certainly that move from LA to Nashville had to have been challenging. And then to get everything set up and organized and get rolling again. But I think they sell some watches and then he has to build them. He has to get parts made. He has to make some parts. So it's not easy to run a watch business like that, I'm sure. Kevin's doing the no drinking thing. That's good. We need a designated driver, Kevin. I bet the move is about expanding. Well, I think the move was about family and possibly expanding. I gave them opportunity. So Calico says, Rob, release the flipper. Come on, drop the hints. Well, I don't have the flipper chip, but if I had one, you said you were going to send, but just a FYI, just for the people in the live stream, don't share this with anybody else. And if you're watching this later on, you can just skip over this part. But myself and a few other friends will be down in the, we'll say Sarasota, Florida area. Let's just say that. We'll be near Sarasota, give or take a few counties. The last weekend, what is it? What's the date, Calico? 28th? Is that Friday? January 28th, I think, is a Friday. If you guys want to meet up, we can probably work a meetup or something like that. Just a quick say hi or whatever and hang out for a little bit. Yeah. So it'd be January 28th, should be a Friday in the Sarasota area. I can potentially release some more information, or you could email me. You can email me at the crvluv@yahoo.com, and you can we can set something up. I don't want to turn this into a big thing because it's not really like it's not It's not like a full-on meetup or anything like that, but if enough people express interest, then I'll see what I can do. Thumbs for Finger says, "Evening, everyone. My son is 2 weeks old today, wearing my Graf Zeppelin chrono. Thanks, Rob." That is awesome. Thumbs for Finger. Man, it's crazy how time flies. 2 weeks already. That is crazy. It just seems like it was like yesterday. Man, that is nuts. It's already been 2 weeks. Detroit says, "Just don't end up alone with Calico." So Calico will be there. Detroit Spartan will probably be there. Um, Andres is asking how the Longines is going. I'm still loving it. I I took it off wrist for a little bit to wear the Shinola Station Agent because I also picked this up recently. Come on, focus. But I could see. I think I'm going to switch back to the Longines for a little bit. It's more of a normal, regular size watch. The Shinola is not a bad watch, but at 45 millimeter, like it has a little more presence. Calico says, "Where's Wilson? MIA." Yeah, where is Wilson? He's probably busy. Kevin says Dane should be there in the Mustang. Depends. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Mr. CM:1 says Longines Hydro Conquest or the Oris Aquas. I don't have. Oh wait, I do have an Oris Aquas. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second. I forget what watches I have here. So these are not the models I would pick. I think you can get the Longines cheaper than the Oris. They're both really good. It's going to depend on your wrist size. This one's a 41 mil or 41 and a half or whatever. I would easily go for the 43 and a half mil. So here's the thing. I really, really would like to pick the Oris Aquas 43 and a half millimeter over the Longines Hydro, but Longines is a swatch group, so they're going to use an ETA-based movement. I prefer ETA-based movements over Solitas, straight up. William Carey, I do agree with that. The Oris Aquas 43 millimeter, 43 and a half millimeter titanium would be sweet. I would actually pick that one, but I want to see more 43 and a half millimeter with the in-house movement. So this is a tough choice. I mean, I would tend to actually lean more towards the Oris Aquas and the 43 and a half millimeter. It's a more unique design. I'm not saying the Longines isn't unique. It's definitely its own thing, but it takes styling cues from other watches, or it'll seem familiar from other watches. Whereas the Oris Aquas, and I have spotted Oris Aquas out in the wild, and I have to say the taper on the bracelet is phenomenal. Again, depends on your wrist size, but if you have a little bit smaller wrist, like I can put this one on wrist real quick. If you have a little bit smaller wrist, then definitely go with the 41 and a half. It'll work for you. Say like if you have 6 3/4 inch wrist, then go with the Oris Aquas 41 and a half. This is the 41 and a half on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. I can totally wear it. It totally works. No problem. But knowing and trying the 43 and a half millimeter on my wrist, I paused because I can actually hear the rotor spinning on the Longines Big Eye. Just from me setting it down, I can hear the rotor spinning. The rotor is loud and it spins like crazy. It's hilarious. Yeah, the Oris Aquas is just a sick watch. Now, I'll show you the Longines. There's a lot of different colorway options. The clasp is better on the Oris as well. But that is not bad either. They both have polished center links. This one lays really nice and flat on the wrist. Only 3 micro adjusts. What does the Oris have? Oris only has 3. Thomas with a super chat, 449 pounds, I think that is, or is that euro? No, it's pounds, right? Says Merry Christmas to all the watch nerds out there. Hopefully, some of us get some new watches. Happy and healthy 2022 and beyond to all. Thank you very much, Thomas. Appreciate that. Kevin Paul with a 3-minute warning. Daring Bold Oris did it. Perfect craps table watch. Let's see, Longines, a hash mount. Okay. Thoughts on the Trosca Venture? Thoughts on the Trosca Venture? Might pick that up next year, or the Baby Alpinist. Are you end user or are you a flipper? Like, if I think it, I don't know. This I connect more with Seiko than I do the micro brands, and I know that's kind of messed up. You're end user, so I think you'd be fine going with the Trosca if that one draws you in more. I think definitely just go with the Trosca. It's going to be a strong watch. It's going to not show scratches and everything like that. But the Seiko Alpinist is like iconic. I mean, look, I even picked up a weird one. This is the Seiko Alpinist SARB 059er. So I'm a huge fan of Alpinist. I just like the weird ones though, and this one definitely fits that category. So hard to pick there. See Calico with a $9.99 super chat. The last to give live true kosher gift. What are you talking about? I will the last to give live true kosher gift. Oh, you're thinking you're the last to give the super chat on this live stream, but I never said this live stream was only going to be an hour. I might just keep going. I know you guys thought you were almost done because there was like a 3-minute warning and stuff like that. But what if I just keep going? What if I don't end the live stream? I still have, look how much is left in my glass. I haven't even finished that. I might just keep going. "24 hours maybe," Sam says. There might have to be some bathroom breaks and stuff, but. Oh, there's somebody for my wrenches. Go get them, wrenches. Hey, Rob, Merry Christmas. I always enjoy watch your great videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Nick, very much. I will keep doing them. Marathon live stream until the whiskey is gone. I just bought a big bottle of Johnny Walker Black. There's no way I could go that long. You better get guest, Calico. I can switch it up. We can add guests. Oh, did you guys catch the live stream I did yesterday? That was super fun. I have to say, Stuart Campbell with a $20 hair super chat. Thank you very much. Merry Christmas to you and your family. Thanks for all you do. I know this is Christmas week, guys, but I might try. I'm going to try my best to actually go live on Christmas Day, Christmas afternoon. And I know that's way out of character because I usually do them on Monday, but I figured I'd tell you guys here, just between you and I. We're not going to tell anybody else, but I'll do my best to go live on Christmas Day. And I know that may seem weird to people, but after the excitement kind of wears down a little bit, maybe even go to families and everything like that, and you end up getting at home, or maybe everyone's chilling out or passed out on the couch. Maybe I'll do it again like this, 8, 9 o'clock or something like that. And you guys can chill out with other watch guys and we can have a little live stream. So I'm going to try to do that on Christmas Day. I should be able to do it. I see nothing impeding that. Let's see. Calico says 60,000 or bust. It's not like I'm doing much besides eating. Kevin, yeah. Tennessee Mike posting up the randomrobreviews at gmail.com. That's the email to use if you want to join the private Discord. Spots will go fast. I'll bring it up again, but this is the time of year where you guys are going to want to get on that. It is a paid Discord. It's not that much. It's less than $100. It covers you for the whole year, and there's all kinds of awesome stuff. Let's see. Everyday Watch guy says, "What's for Xmas dinner, Rob?" Xmas dinner for me, I'm not sure what everyone else is going to eat. I'm still eating like I'm like a bad vegetarian, so I would say I'm like 83% vegetarian. So I will do probably just vegetables. I don't know. Nothing exciting. Nothing impeding it other except for the rest of the Johnny Walker. The Johnny Walker is going to help it get it done, I'm telling you. Let's see, eat meat. I've had some red meat. You know, I eat seafood, fish, stuff like that. I just don't eat any poultry. Just the watch checking in. Yep, you're a little late, but I haven't killed the live stream yet. We're still just kind of rambling. 11 people, Tennessee Mike says 11 people have requested to join during this live. That is awesome. That is such a good response. So Tennessee Mike is saying 11 people have emailed Tennessee Mike to get into the Discord. That is awesome. There's only going to be 50 spots, so 11 are gone. There's they'll probably get gobbled up. I'm going to cap that one at 50. So 50 new members, that's already going to be kind of crazy. Because there was 150 in there. A few people are doing some different life changes and stuff like that. So if we had 50, we'll still be under 200. But, you know, we got 11 new in right now. That is good. It's nice to have a fresh flow of people in there because the flippers. Cowboy Swami, you're getting in. Don't worry about it. We're going to get you in there. So the flippers could use a nice rotation. Will Carey says, do you drink peated whiskey? I'm not super familiar with peated whiskey. I'm not sure what that is exactly. Maybe you could explain that to me. I mean, I drink bourbons and some whiskey, like Japanese whiskey. I don't like rye at all. I cannot get into rye. Oh, smoky. Okay. Well, Johnny Walker Black, like the Scotch stuff, is kind of smoky, but I don't go out of my way for that extra peated or smoke flavor. I know what you're saying now. So it's not my thing for sure, but I'm not opposed to it. Michael says, "Come join. You'll make up the money in no time." Depends. If you're a seller, you might do okay because it gives you a nice selling platform, but you could end up just going in there and buying a bunch. 1-1 says, what do I think about the new Doxa 600T? I think I want to see one. I'm going to reserve my full thoughts on it until I see one, whether it's on bracelet. I really kind of want to see the titanium limited edition on the strap. I think that one would be the one that I would really like to see. I'm a huge fan of titanium watches to begin with. I mean, look, I bought the Big Eye in titanium when it really didn't make sense. The stainless steel one with the black and white dial, if you're looking at the Big Eye, I think really that's the one to go after. And if everyone stops buying this one, then they'll discontinue it, and then I'll like this one even more. Hector over at Winding Crown says he's drinking smoky eggnog. Oh man, you and your eggnog. Wow. Oris trash is titanium. This is not titanium. This is stainless steel in trash. Just the watch. Yeah, the Big Eye is cool. This is a fairly recent pickup for me, and I'm a huge fan of it. I know the time is wrong because I stopped wearing it and the power reserve died, but Neff says the 600T from Doxa seems like a good deal. Full bracelet, $1,500. Yeah, I don't know, Neff. Maybe we should tour one, I guess. I mean, we could do like a small tour. Calico says hold a magnet to it to prove that it's titanium. No. We're not doing that. We're not using your test. We got I don't know how to say your name. Lambda Halaby with the €5 super chat. Thank you very much. We should tour one finally at Doxa I can wear. All right, Neff, let's set it up, man. We can set that up. I don't have a problem doing that. I kind of like disowned Doxa for a little bit, but if there's enough people that are interested in doing the Doxa 600T tour, I don't know what how the links are for the bracelet, But some guys can just wear it on strap if they, because the bracelet, once it goes through 10 different people, sometimes can take a beating. Will Carey says, can we do a big buy and tour this year? If you guys want to do a big dog tour, we can do, this is like the founders group in the Discord. If you guys want to do a larger purchase tour, I mean, we can do that. I have some ideas, but the problem with doing that is the shipping gets crazy expensive. I've done it before with a $2,500 Omega, and you insure it and stuff like that, but really you're almost better off not insuring it. You're better off just like second day or next day airing it. Calico says I should start with my Rolex. No. How about we start with your Batman, Calico? Let's start with your Batman or your Pele even, maybe. Detroit Spartan says we should do a Rolex. Yeah, we'll pick one from your collection. Because where else are we going to get one? Use pirate ship. I'll have to check into that. Hector, can we tour an F91W? No, just go buy one. Aren't they like free? Neff says, yeah, the Tudor 925. We could probably do that. That's not bad. I had access to one. I'll double check. Maybe if I can still get it, maybe I'll pick it up. Aaron Newton with a $10 hair super chat. Thank you very much. Says Merry Christmas, Rob. Thanks for the great channel. And a few flawless watch sales. Yeah. Luxury pens. We could tour my Tiffany dial Nautilus. Scott, you don't have one of those. Come on. Come on, Scott. Who you fooling? Just the watch living in the future. Let's see. Panda dial. Land of the Rising Sun. You guys are just talking silly. All right. I think we could probably end the live stream. So, last chance. Your thoughts on the Aqua Racer? I like the Aqua Racer. I don't really care for the 43 millimeter one too much. I like the older 41, 41 and a half more. But regardless, I think the Tag Heuer lineup, I like the Link is one of my favorite from Tag Heuer. But there's a bunch of other watches that are really good. Which is bigger, the Oris or the Chase Dur? I think the Chase Dur has actually got a pretty small layout. It's the extended link here that like adds to the appearance of the size of it, but they're pretty similar. The Oris is a lot easier to wear. This thing's actually really comfortable on wrist, even though it is heavy. 210 gram, but it wears on wrist really good. Kevin says he likes the Tag Octavia better. I have not videoed one of those. I have seen them, checked them out. I still think that watch is a little too big, but. All right, guys, let's see. Just the Watch says, anything you hope to see from Seiko in 2022? I kind of hope to see just more colorways and a better focus on quality control. I don't think we're going to get the focus on quality control, but I think we're going to get more colorways. Is there anything weird from the brand? No, they already have quite the extensive lineup. I just got this, I don't know what I did with it. It's sitting somewhere. I just got this catalog that shows a bunch of models in there, and there's quite a bit to choose from. I think currently in the diver collection, I really kind of like the MM200 reduced. It feels to me very similar to what the SKX was, but in a little bit more premium type feel. So it's actually thinner, a little bit better finishing, obviously better movement, sapphire crystal, all that good stuff. So in the current lineup, I'm a big fan of the MM200 reduced. And the bracelets are nice. The bracelets are nice. This one comes with a bracelet and the strap. So the Tudor Pelagos tour, that maybe could be arranged. Those are actually a little hard to get now. Will says we could collectively probably pick up the Tudor Pelly FXD no bracelet worries. That's an interesting thought. That could potentially be a runner for a tour watch. Maybe, because they're actually pretty affordable too. Let me hit up my Tudor dealer and see if we can arrange any of that. We'll have to talk more in the Discord. All right, guys, last chance. randomrobreviews@gmail.com. Go ahead and email that if you want to join the private Discord. Tennessee Mike will take care of you. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. And when the spots are gone, they're gone. It's going to be a one-time fill. 2022 is going to be done, and then you won't be able to get in again until 2023, maybe if people vacate. Illuminated coaster time, that is coming. Was there anything else I needed to cover? Oh, reminder, at 60,000 subscribers, this titanium custom build from Larry C will be given away. And for the founder members in my private Discord that are listening, this watch just arrived. This will be given away. I'll probably do it right around Christmas time, because I think we'll have a pretty good solid foundation of who is in the founder group. And if there's anybody not there, then that just increases the odds of the people that are there. All right, guys, let's kill the lights. Check some Loom. Look at some coasters. Definitely some killer Loom on there. Even the Longines has Loom. But the Seikos do good. I mean, look at even the Shinola. No slouch. Does pretty good. It'll probably fade fairly quick. But the Seikos do really good, obviously. Oris does good. Jerry's 3D printed stuff does really good. Imagine having these sitting out in your watch room or maybe on your end table in your living room, and you kill the lights, shut her down for the night, and this thing is still just glowing like crazy out in your living room. Fun stuff. Yeah, the Aquas has really good Loom. That's BGW9. And they do a nice healthy application. I got a good buddy of mine that's actually selling a green Oris Aquas. I wonder if it's sold yet. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next vid.